What the fuck is this? This is not fucking Minecraft. Why indeed it is not. This is the view from my room. Yes, this is gonna be a video recorded with my cell phone because that's how I roll. I mean, I'm still having some problems with my computer. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to rebuke that video where I said that I was gonna quit and stuff. So this is my room. Take a good look. This is the only time you're gonna see it. That's my bed over there. All the magic happens. Oh god, that that sounds a little fucking wrong, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah, this is where I used to make all my videos. I got some speakers and shit. Anyway, this is the computer in question. The motherfucker. And this is where I used to make my videos. Anyway, it only lasted for a month. I guess it was a fun month. But still, concerning this video, I'm still trying to fix this computer. I'm still trying to fix things. I haven't really gotten close to fixing it. I don't even know what the problem is, but this is like an update video, because if I can manage to fix this problem, that would be a fucking deal. Okay, so, I did some thinking on my own, and since, well, I'm gonna tell you guys the story. First, I'm gonna open up the computer. I'm gonna do this one-handedly, so please do forgive me. Screw number 1. Screw number 2. Probably gonna be a little hard to take out this plate. Come on. Open, you I was nearly gonna say faggot, but I don't want to offend anyone, because I don't hate homosexuals. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'll quickly place this pointing to the ceiling. I don't know if you can see that picture of that chick on my ceiling. That's not on purpose. Alright, I got it out. Hopefully I'm not recording like upside down or something like that. Anyway, this is the inside of my computer. If you're unfamiliar with the insides of a computer, this is the power supply, 850 watts. If you want to know the specs of my computer, then you should look at the description, because I will probably have put it there. This is the graphics card in question, the thing that's now in the middle of the screen. It's this card, I guess, although it's like a little box. There we have the motherboard, the ASUS MAXIMUS 6 Hero or some shit like that. It's all pretty good for gaming. If I'm not mistaken, this should be my 1 terabyte, well, my 1 terabyte memory. This over here should be my 8 gig, oh my god, it's a little blurry, isn't it? Anyway, this should be my, that's my SSD, and then somewhere else is the 8 gig RAM, or 16 gig RAM. And these are, of course, my fans. So this is the inside of my computer. What have I done so far? So, at first I was getting the, so the first times I got the crash happen, the NVIDIA crash, error code number 7, I've already made a video about that. I thought it was software related, so what did I try to do? I reinstalled the drivers for my NVIDIA graphics card, which is the thing that's right now in the middle of my fucking screen. Then it didn't fix the problem, so then I was like, okay, it must be hardware, it must be like a dodgy graphics card or some shit like that. So I replaced it, and I got a new one, obviously, and this is the one that you're looking at right now. But apparently that didn't fix the problem either, so then I was like, okay, so it's not hardware, so it has to be software then. Maybe it is something that Metro suggested, maybe it's a virus or something that's like screwing up the signals. So I ended up completely reinstalling Windows 7, which turned out to not help me either, so now I'm a little stuck. This really does feel like battling a fucking unknown enemy. If you want to know, so far I'm at plan F. The next plan will be my power supply unit. That might be the problem. This box over here, 850 watts Corsair power supply. Maybe that's the thing, I don't know. So pretty much, what were my plans for fixing this problem? Plan A was to update my drivers. Plan B was to reinstall my drivers. Plan C was to replace my graphics card altogether. Plan, where am I at now? C. Running out of memory can happen to the best of us. Anyway, I kept on speaking for like 3 minutes after that, and apparently, the recording had stopped because I had run out of physical fucking memory. Anyway, where was I? So, plan A, B, C, then, plan A being add drivers, getting a new card. Plan D, yeah, that one. Where was I? Okay, plan D was, I went in the registry, so yeah, after getting a new card, I was like, okay, it's software then, so I went to the registry of my computer, and I edited some stuff in there, to increase the timeout limit, so that the timeout limit would not be exceeded anymore. Apparently that didn't help. Yeah, then we have plan E, which is reinstalling Windows completely, so here I am at plan F. I think Plan F has something to do with the power supply. Now, I'm just gonna, like, tell you guys what I think might be the problem. I already called PC Specialist, the website where I purchased my computer, and they said that that is most likely the case as well. I did some good thinking on my own, coming up with this. Okay, so what could it be now? I think it has something to do with the power supply. Here we have it, the culprit, maybe the culprit. This is the power supply box. The first thing that could be the problem here is the power that's coming from out of my walls. There you have all the cables and stuff, and where the power is coming from out of my walls. This is the I don't even know what that is. It protects your computer for from sudden power power outages and stuff. Anyway, maybe there is not enough electricity coming out of my walls, so that would mean that all the equipment inside of my computer would have to run on, like, not enough electricity. So that might be why it's acting as if it's like being overstrained, my motherboard and my graphics card. Because because getting the NVIDIA driver crash error usually has something to do with your computer being, like, overheated or overly strained and stuff. So that might be why my motherboard might think that I am overstraining the computer, because there is not enough electricity reaching the motherboard. Maybe that is the problem. So then the problem would be in my wall, and I would have no clue to fix that. But luckily, that might not be the issue at hand, because in the US, people can use this computer no problem, and they're using 120 volts in their power network, whereas in Europe and England it is 230, 240 volts. So I don't think it has something to do with that. What I do think is that it's physically this power supply box over here that is, like, a little dodgy. Maybe it's, like, sending out. Maybe it's receiving the power from my wall. Over here, you have the hole again. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, so it's receiving the power from my wall, and then it is directing that to the motherboard and to all the other things in my computer all over. But maybe it's like maybe it's sending like a fluctuating power size. So maybe sometimes it's way too much, and sometimes it's not enough, and it goes like up and down all the time. So my motherboard and all the equipment, they don't have like a steady power supply, and that's why it might freak out and crash or something like that. I think that is the most logical explanation, although I don't know, I might be wrong. I mean, if it's not the power supply, then there's one more thing that could be damaged, and that is my fucking motherboard. Here you have the possible culprit as well. It's not my graphics card, that's for sure. Actually, I haven't shown you guys underneath it either. Yeah, that actually doesn't really fucking look like anything. Okay, anyway, sorry guys. Okay, so yeah, what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna first look for a friend of mine who also has a gaming computer, and try to convince him to lend me his power supply unit so that I can put it in my computer and take a look whether or not that fixes the issue. If not, then I will have to get it replaced. So yeah, hopefully this will fix it, guys. I'm sorry for all this nonsense, I guess, but I'm just as much a victim as you guys are, even more, I guess. Anyway, peace to you guys. I'm sorry for offending you in the last video. I hope that you guys have now fully recovered. It would really make me sad if I were to be unable to continue YouTube. Anyway, I'm running out of memory, so goodbye!